Sai Ram students, welcome to our online session. So today I am going to take English. Okay? So I hope you all are ready. Here I am going to show you small surprise. Okay? Here is your surprise. Oh, this slide is blank. What is a surprise? Oh, see who is this? I hope all of you know this. Who is this cartoon character? It's Donald Duck. Yes. And next I will show you this is Daffy Duck. Okay, these both cartoons are very famous cartoon characters. Whenever you're free, when you are completed your studies, your homework, and you have learned properly everything what your parents said, and even teacher what she gave you homework, everything you completed. After that only a small task I'm going to give, that is you have to watch this cartoon, that is Donald Duck and Daffy Duck. Okay students, you all will enjoy by watching this cartoon. Okay students, so you might be thinking why I'm showing this ducks, but now I'm going to teach you about ducks only. Let's see. One more small activity. Okay, look at this duck, read the words aloud, discuss and label it apart. You may use these words. Okay students, so here you can see the picture of duck. Okay, that is help box. With the help box words you have to label it. Okay, ready? So here is this is tail of the duck. I hope all of you know the duck. Yes, it's a bird and it floats in water. This duck loves water very much. And the feathers of this duck is waterproof. Yes, whenever you put water on this duck, it's never going to wet. Its feathers always dry. How you know? When you go in rainy season, you wear raincoat. Yes, have you noticed? When on raincoat, when water drops fell, it becomes dry. Yes, it's never wet. That's why you're wearing raincoat. So its feather is like same it's same quality, we can say. Yes, it's like a dry way. It's waterproof. Okay. Now next is wings. This part is called it as wing. Next is eye of the duck. This you call it as bill of the duck, that is a beak of that duck. Next is webbed foot. Webbed foot means here the foot you have seen the webbed, that means it's all joined. Okay, the leg you will see of the duck and the foots are joined so that they can swim. Okay, so these are the ducks I showed you. You have labeled the parts. Now again you might be thinking why I am showing this duck. Now why I am showing this duck is today we are going to learn poem number 14, Duck's Ditty. Duck's Ditty. Duck's Ditty. What is Duck's Ditty? Ducks, all of you know. Ditty means it's a short and simple song. It's just type of imagination. We just imagine like ducks sing a song. Okay. So how ducks enjoys in the water, that explains in this poem. How you all enjoy coming in the school, you play different types of games, activity, what all things we used to do in the school. Same way the ducks also likes and loves to go in water. Okay, so let's see how it enjoys. Okay, so in this poem we are going to see how ducks enjoy in water. Okay students, I hope all of you ready with your textbooks. If you don't have textbook, don't worry, you just go through this video. So here title of the poem is Duck's Ditty. All along the backwater, through the rushes tall, ducks are a doubling, up tails all. What it means? Yeah, here you can see the picture. Yes, all along the backwater. Backwater means still part of river. See, still part of a river. Backwater means still part of a river. So here through the rushes tall, ducks are a dabbling up tails all. Dabbling. Dabbling means dipping in water and splashing gently. See here, dipping in water and splashing depth and just splashing gently. This means, see, you have seen the picture how ducks enjoy. Ducks enjoys by dipping themselves in water, inside the water, and dabbling means dipping in water and splashing water gently. They love to do this. Okay, all through the backwater means still part of the river. They are not going center of the river, a still part, some little part of the river. They go there and enjoy. How do they enjoy? The rushes stall. Through the rushes stall, ducks are dabbling up tails all. That means they do upside down their tail and just they enjoy dipping in water, splashing gently. That is dabbling. Okay, students, this is your first stanza. Now second stanza, duck's tail, drake's tail, yellow feet, a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. This means duck's tail. Duck's tail is a female duck and drake's tail is a male duck. Okay. Yellow feet a quiver. Yellow feet a quiver. Yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Let's see the meaning. Drakes. Drakes means male duck. Quiver. Quiver means shake lightly in a fast motion. Have you seen how does it shake the tail? It shakes slightly in a fast motion. Okay. Duck's tail, drake's tail, yellow feet a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Okay. Now let's go to the third stanza. Everyone for what he likes. We like to be head down, tails up, dabbling free. Means they are very free to do whatever they want to like. They are very busy and they're enjoying the water. Who? Ducks. Everyone for what? Everyone for what he likes. We like to be head down, tails up, dabbling free. Yes, so they are free in the water. They just put their head down under the water and dabbling it. Dabbling means dipping in water, splashing gently. Okay, students, I hope all of you understood. Now let's go to the fourth stanza. High in the blue above, sit full and call. We are down a dabbling up tails all. High in the blue above. High in the blue above you can see some birds flying. Birds, that is swifts. Swift is a kind of bird that flies very fast. Okay, but here it whirl and call. We are down a dabbling up tails all. Whirl means whirlpool. You know whirlpool washing machine, when your mama put clothes in washing machine, how the clothes go round and round, moves round and round. Same way these birds also move round and round. And they say hi to ducks. The ducks also feel very pride that they will say hi. They are friends. They all are friends, saying hi to their friends. They're flying high up to the blue sky. See, blue above, high in the blue sky. Swifts whirl and call. That means swifts, they move round and round in circles and they call. We all are down, dabbling up there. They are just calling and telling them how they are enjoying in water. We are down or dabbling up tails all. Okay. So here is the meaning. Swift means a kind of a bird that flies very fast. Whirl means move round and round in circles. Okay, students. Let's one more time recite this poem. I hope all of you understood the meaning. Title of the poem is Duck's Ditty. Duck's Ditty. Here. All along the backwater through the rushes tall, ducks are dabbling up tails all. All along the backwater through the rushes tall, ducks are dabbling up tails all. Duck's tails, drake's tails, yellow feet a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Duck's tails, drake tails, yellow feet a quiver, yellow bills all out of sight, busy in the river. Everyone for what he likes, we likes to be, heads down, tails up, dabbling free. Everyone for what he likes, we likes to be, heads down, tails up, dabbling free. High in the blue above, sweet swirl and call, we are down a dabbling up tails all. High in the blue above, swift swirl and call, we are down a dabbling up tails all. Okay, so you just recite this poem properly, learn this poem. Okay students, I hope you all enjoyed this poem. You all will enjoy this poem by reciting. Okay, now next let's do our textual questions. Here it comes. Page number 129. Ducks are dabbling. Ducks are dabbling along the dash. Where it says, just think where. Backwater, stream, pond. What will be your answer? Backwater. Okay. Now ducks are dash in the river. Sleeping, playing, feeding. What they were doing? They were feeding in the river. Ducks have their tails held up high. Yes, you always remember this. Ducks have their tails held up high. In the sky above, which birds do the ducks see? Which birds? Crows, eagles, or swift? Your correct answer is swift. Okay, swifts. Your correct answer is swifts. Okay students, you have to pause the video and with the pencil you are going to write in your textbook. Okay students? Good. Now next slide. The ducks have, you have to turn your page number 130. The ducks have dash beaks, yellow, orange, red. As I already shown in that picture in our second slide. Yes, that was a duck's yellow beaks. Okay, yellow color. Okay students. Now next, now match the male and females of these animals. Okay, in page number 130, match male and female animal. So here first male animal is lion. Lion, lioness. Okay, cow, ox. Third one, tiger, tigress. Peacock, peahen. Rooster, hen. Gander, goose. Ram, Eve. Ram is, it's a sheep. Sheep call it that ram, and Eve is a female. Okay, female sheep. Now next, circle the words within these words. One has been done for you. When you come to page number 131, here there are some words like T-A-L-L, tall. Okay, and they have circle all, A-L-L, all. Same way here, next word is dat. You will circle only H-A-T, hat. Here next word is et. You will circle only A. Okay. Next is and, A-N-D, and. You will circle only A and. Din, I-N, D-I-N. You will circle only I-N. See, you pick up you will circle only UP cup. Next word is duckling, you will circle only duck. Okay students, you have to circle specify words and accordingly you have to do it in your textbook. Now let's come to page number 131 only. Here there are, you can see some words. Okay? Read these words aloud. Fill the clouds that sound the same. That sounds the same using the same color. Here you have to use color. Okay students? You have to color the same sound like rhyming words. Okay? So I took brush. You can take your crayons and here you can start. The first I am doing is sight. Sight. So I am going to color sight. Okay? You will also do coloring with your crayons. I don't have crayons. With the help of the brush I am doing it. Okay, sight. Here beside this sight I can take yellow color might. Yellow color might. Okay. Now next color is I am taking light blue. Light blue. Tree. Tree I am taking. Here tree. You have to color this cloud properly. Tree. Here tree, tree. What will be the similar word? Free. Yes, free. Okay. Same color you have to use. Tree, free. Now next color I am using, that is white color. Okay. White color. Squabble. 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 Squabble I am doing here. Double. Here double. Okay. Now next is pink color. Pink color I am using as fail. Fail. Dim. No. Male. So here I am using male. Next color I am using purple. Purple has dim. Dim. Here swim. Okay. Students, you have to do it nicely. I don't have crayons at present and even I am not writing on the paper or a book. I am doing this work in a slide. So students, you have to do it in a book properly by using proper crayons. Colors, you have to pair the what pair you are making, that should be in a same color. Okay student, always remember, because there should be a similar same color, that same the sound using same words, like your word sounds should be the same, you will put same colors, but the letters are different but the sound same. Like rhyming words, you have to do it in the same color. You can use different colors. Pair you will use same colors. Okay students, I hope all of you understood. Now let's go to the next question. Here, come to page number 131. Read these tongue twisters aloud. Circle the sounds that are repeated. Like here, Peter the piper picked a pig. So here you have what the P's are there. Like here the first sentence, it's all are P's. So here you have to circle on P's. Okay student. Peck of pickled peppers. Okay. Next one, Betty bought some bitter butter. So here B sounds come. So here B you have to circle. Okay. So third one, the big brown bear was bitten by a big black buck. So here B, B, B. B you have to do circle. Same way fourth one, a good cook could cook as many cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. So here C is sound. So C you have to circle. Only alphabet. What comes sounds similar, that you have to do circle. Now fifth one, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So here you can do wood. W. W is pronounced. So here you can circle W. Okay students, I hope it's a simple one. You can do it at home. Okay. Now let's go to the activity, your favorite activity. Here activity is match the animal with its baby. Right. That is, first one is done for you. It's very simple, you can do it. So cat, kitten. Yes, your answer is kitten. Now dog, puppy. Your answer is puppy. Okay. Next is sheep and lamb. Okay. Now next is horse and fall. Horse and fall. Next is hen and chick. Hen and chick. Okay students, this way you have to do it. Okay, you all will enjoy. Take book and pencil, you can do it yourself. You can draw pictures, you can write if you want, and do this activity at home. Okay students. Now next is your English notebook. What question answers I have given? Going to give C. This is you have to write in your English notebook. Okay. Lesson number 14. Ducks Ditty. Ducks Ditty. Question number 1. Give the rhyming words. Tall, all. Second one, quiver, river. Be free. Call all. Okay. Now answer the following questions. First one, why are the ducks' tails pointed towards the sky? Answer, ducks are dabbling and feeding from below the surface to the surface of the water. So their tails are pointed towards the sky. Okay. Now next, can ducks breathe underwater? No, ducks cannot breathe underwater. See students, this notes I am going to send afterwards. If you want to write, you can pause it and write. Okay. Anyway, I am going to give you separately this notes. Okay students. Now question number 3. What do the ducks feel when they see swifts flying in the sky? When the ducks see swifts flying in the sky, they take pride in dabbling in the water. Okay students. Write in your notebook question answers. Learn it thoroughly. Prepare for your exam. Okay. Do your studies well. Okay students. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.